Yes. So finally, last but not least, representing the Southwest, coming from Arizona, we have Anjanette Foster-Miles. Let me just pull up. She was born in Chicago. She is the mother of 4 daughters, grandmother of 2 grandsons. She always wanted more for her children, wanted to give them a different upbringing than what she experienced. She was always eager to follow her dreams and break cycles of generational poverty and depression. She also personally experienced depression and was later diagnosed with bipolar disorder. She experienced many setbacks, trials, tribulations as a single mother, but she never stopped being determined to succeed. Most recently, after many different works and accomplishments, she launched a movement called Sister Love, which focuses on breaking the stigma to mental health, designed to be a help to the disadvantaged. She believes in minimizing stressors and struggles in the community, which can help decrease depression for families. She is a life coach, mentor, helping other people to uncover their mask and discover their greatness. She uses her own experiences with mental health while minimizing stressors and struggles in the community. So to give, Anjanette was nominated by a HerStory awardee who was honored last month. We gave her the HerStory award, and she was so inspired. She said, "Oh my gosh, I know someone else who is just perfect. She's done so many amazing things." So to give a little bit of background, personal note, is Nisha here? All right, Nisha Slater will give a little bit of introduction for why you nominated Anjanette.
Oh, thank you so much for this platform. The reason why I nominated Anjanette because I have been watching her for over 8 years, run after her mission, and it just wasn't her mission. It became my mission and so many other women. She was doing this without charging anything. It was from her heart. Being next to her, she was able to change my life and put a fire underneath me. So I know what she's doing in the community is impacting so many women. I nominated her because we are sisters, and she showed me that we're not just sisters in numbers, we're sisters in family. The sisterhood that we have is matchless. I have never seen anything like it. She's a woman of her word. She takes women by the hand. She showed me how to uncover my mask, and I give my hats off to Anjanette, Sister Love. She's just not a movement. She is a woman of heart, courage, and so many things that she overcame. I give my hats off to you, Anjanette.
Okay, so, all right, great. Thank you so much for that little bit more background information. Let's welcome up our president, and let's get our award up here so we can virtually confer the award. Go ahead.
Yes, last but not least, it's been so moving. I have to hold myself back. But this HerStory Award will be given from the Women's Federation for World Peace USA to Miss Anjanette Foster-Miles on this day, 26th of March, 2022. We honor your exemplary and selfless service to dispel the stigmas surrounding mental health challenges and support, heal, and uplift others based on your journey of overcoming unimaginable challenges. We applaud your love and compassion in guiding others to find their unique voices. Amen to that, and your floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This mask that I wear represents trauma, depression, suicide, anxieties, trials and tribulations, rejections, and just low self-esteem. I myself, Anjanette, wore this mask many years, had many challenges, and now I am defeating those challenges. Today, I would like to uncover my own mask with you all. May I take off this mask? In life, as women, we all go through trials and tribulations. As for myself coming up at 14, I was always told that I would never be anything and that I should have been aborted. Well, coming from that and coming from poverty, that stuck with me for so long. I actually started believing that I would never amount to anything, that I would never, ever be what they said that I could be or could not be. And right now I stand on this stage and tell you guys that depression took over my life 20 years. I made bad decisions. I killed great relationships. I became anger and I became bitter. And that is what this mask right here shows. I became confused to my own person. I walked around wanting to be validated, asking people and second guessing myself all the time. But then I started being a mother. I always knew that I wanted more out of life. I always knew that there was a purpose for me. But because of my upbringing and sweeping my problems under the rug, I became numb. I became depressed. I was lashing out at people, for no reason, because I did not understand. Although I was loving and caring and encouraging all through the depression, I still was unhappy and bitter inside. I carry most of my triumphs and my troubles and my depression on the inside. I was suffering in silence, which so many today are doing. People are suffering in silence. We're covering up in the mask because we're afraid to talk about our traumas, our trials, our problems. We're afraid of what people is going to think of us. We're afraid of how.
I'm sorry, Anjanette, you got muted. Please unmute.
Well, that probably was the enemy. And God said the last shall be first. So Sister Love will carry on with this mission. Okay. So what happened in my change with my depression, I started having children. And I wanted something different. I wanted to break generational cycles because what I seen was me acting out just the way as I seen my mom act out. I no longer wanted to be of my mom. I no longer wanted to act and walk and talk like poverty. I didn't have to settle for that. I wanted different for my children. So I had to break a generational cycle, I just want to say for these horrific stories that I've heard, for the courageousness that I've seen these women tell their stories, my head goes off to you. We don't know sometimes what's coming our way. Some of us didn't know coping skills like myself. I had a safe haven place. I did not have a safe haven place. I had no one to talk to. I had nowhere to go. But after long terms of medication and therapy, I told myself, no, I want better for myself. I can break this generational cycle. I am not what they told me I am. I don't have to keep replaying my problems and my issues in my mind. God told me that I am perfectly and wonderfully made. And now today I stand on this platform grateful, and I mean grateful to be standing with these women, to be standing and to be courageous and to be able to let you guys know it wasn't easy coming out of my depression, but I did it because of me. I now love me. I now encourage myself. I now pat myself on the back. I don't walk around for validation, but I know through me and my story, others can heal. I wanted to heal. I wanted to grow. And because of the depression, I made mistakes and mistakes and mistakes, even with my success through my depression, getting a bachelor's in healthcare administration. I couldn't even feel good on the inside because I was dying inside. I lost my voice back then. But now today, I have a voice and I'm a beacon of hope for others out there that's suffering in silence. Suffering in silence. I see it in the workplace. I've seen it in jobs. When I do Lyft and Uber, I've seen depression in my car. I see it in my children. And I say, no, not today. I have to tell my story. I now know what I went through in the past. so that I can stand here and be a beacon of hope today for millions. I always said Sister Love will be national and international. And I got my chance right now today. So do I know it's life after depression? Yes. Do I want to tell the world it's life after anxiety? Yes. Do I want to tell the world your trials and tribulations doesn't determine your access as far as with your future? Yes. We fail, but we are not failures. We are not of our past. And I got one more thing for you guys. This is the mask that I wear. This is the mask of happiness. This is my peace. This is my greatness. I'm not confused anymore. I know where I'm going. I know what my purpose is. I know that I'm loved and I don't have to look for validation. I'm standing, but I'm standing because of all of you. I'm here to make a difference. I'm here, you guys. Sister Love is here. I've overcome so many trials and tribulations. I'm grateful for Nisha, my sister. I'm grateful for this platform. I pray for this platform, but it's not until I gave my life to my God to say, no more is no more. I beat suicide twice. I beat suicide twice. I said my children would never endure what I had to endure. My children will have a voice, but not just my children, the younger generation, because that's who we looking up to. Our lives is our lives, but what about the ones coming behind us? They have to know what they mean to the world. So I'm standing here to let you guys know I once lived in depression, but I'm not of depression. I'm not of my circumstances. I'm not what they said I was. I let that go. I started loving me. I changed my mindset. I meditate today. And when it's not right, because we're going to always have trials and tribulations, they're going to keep coming. But now I know coping skills. Now I know how to sit. And now I know how to react. I don't have to answer to negativity. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to be able to let you guys know this wasn't easy. It's easy to go in darkness, but it's hard coming out. And I am here. There is no more doubt. There is no more fear. We are here. Our circumstances does not dictate our future. We are not what we went through. We are powerful. We are courageous. And I just want to thank President and Katrina for having me on this platform. This is amazing. This is amazing. I don't ask for validation no more. I'm not suffering in silence. And right now, through me, others can heal. Others can live. And I am Sister Love. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for this journey.
Whoa, thank you. Oh my goodness. I feel like we need to, drop the mic. I feel like if we were together, we'd all be jumping up and down. Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anjanette, for sharing your heart, sharing your passion. I feel like it was such an amazing program. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you'll write your experience, your love, your what you gained in the chat. I felt like we had so many different flavors of experiences to hear and learn from. So there's just so much wisdom in this past hour and a half, and we know there's so much more. I feel like, yeah, we need to get these stories out there more, right? We need to get these stories of positivity, that anything is possible, and we don't have to listen to those negative voices that we hear a lot on the news and bringing us down and, all these things. I feel like, yeah, mental health and healing, wellness are just so, so important these days. So I hope that, yeah, you can share this HerStory Award recording when we post it on the website later. You can share with your friends, share with your family, share with anyone you feel needs a positive upliftment or message. Again, that website is wfwp.us/herstory.